We're back at Happy Valley this week. The City Circuit had a week off. We raced at Charlton on the all-weather, primarily on the all-weather last Wednesday night, but back for 9 on Wednesday night at Happy Valley. Warm welcome to the show. I'm Andrew Lejeune. Pleased to say I'm joined in the studio by, well, we've doubled down on 4 analysts in actual fact, Paul Lally and Nick Chard. Nick, it's a good meeting. We start off with the Class 5 of the 2200 metres. Some good racing later on though.
It certainly is, Andrew. Yeah, looking forward to it as well. I think Lucky Swainer certainly the standout at this stage. 3 from 3, seems to be doing a lot right, but still has plenty to learn, I'd say. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing him. All
right, one of book of good rides for Zach Pert. What are we going to look at as far as jackpots are concerned, Paul? There's a couple of first starters, aren't there?
Yeah, there are. There's one I'm really interested in the middle of the card there, E-Rainbow. But as far as the jackpots are concerned, it's 2.1 million going into the triple trio. So a good, not triple trio, 6-up win bonus. There you go, track for all players. But yeah, so 6-up win bonus, 2.1 million. So it's a decent one for that.
Excellent. OK, well, we're going to be looking at a couple of the races later on the card, races 8 and 9 in actual fact for meeting number 70. 88 for the season in total. We're on the A course for Wednesday night's programme. We are as well. So that's Class 5, 2200 metres to start the night, and then Class 3s to bring us home, races 7, 8 and 9, but we'll be looking at those final 2. Right, the 8th event, we have field of 12 going to post, and they're headed by Be Ready. Frankie Law and Vincent Ho will be on board there. Roman Turbo's only win so far, Roman Turbo's over the 1400 metres at Charlton, but runner-up to Seizing the Moment last time. It's a £3 turnaround with Seizing the Moment, who's won 2 of his last 3 starts. He has drawn barrier number 11, though. Sparkling Dragon's a 5-time course and distance with a Doubt to Never Too Soon, who was beaten favourite here, course and distance last time out, finishing in 3rd place. Stormtrooper's been run up at his last 3. Street Scream up in class for his last start win, and Science Patch also comes up in class. He was a winner 2 starts back. All right, we start as we always do with the speed map here for the 8th event. Nick, and we're saying good to fast. There's plenty of competition for the lead here, is there?
Yeah, I think there will be. Equalita Blitz is a horse that likes to roll forward. So is Decisive 12, who from gate number 6 can certainly find a prominent spot as well. Now, Alfie Chan taking 5 off. Might well just let him roll forward. Be Ready might just be caught out a little bit on the wing, but Roman Turbo, another one who can show good pace, but he's drawn 7, so almost middle of the line, and Magic Supreme down on the inside there, Paul.
Yeah, I just wonder if Magic Supreme might try and kick up from his inside draw there, because we know he leads on the all-weather. On the turf, he's just slightly slower out, and that's why I thought with Alfie Chan on Decisive 12, it might go forward and lead.
All right, OK, so potential maybe for a bit of change there as far as the pace map is concerned. We'll start off, though, before we have a look at some of these horses in action, with Joe Marrera. He'll be on board Seizing the Moment, and Nick caught up with him at track work.
Joe, Seizing the Moment is a horse that's been on in a good vein of form of late. Runs again Wednesday night. What's your assessment of his chance of perhaps winning again?
Well, you can't just disgrace the horse being 2 times winner on his last couple of starts, you know. He's been improving, and I honestly think John Size has done an amazing job to get him to be where he's at the moment. I mean, rate-wise, he has climbed the rating quite a bit. I didn't think he was going to do that quickly. I think that it's just related to the trainer's performance. This time the race seems a bit strong. He's got outside gate, things it's going against him, I would say, but I can't just disgrace the horse. He's a trier. He always tries his best.
He certainly is. I want to ask a couple of points. Obviously, last time out, I mean, the way he won, it was a daring ride from you. It's something that we see, you know, more often than not, and it certainly paid dividends. Was that the difference between winning and losing, given that, you know, you saved all the ground?
Last time, definitely. I was kind of forced to do what I've done. If I'm not wrong, it was B or C course, which helps those horses that actually hugs the rail, and he was a very good example of it. But he also shows some braveness, being able to squeeze himself in a small narrow gap and get his head up in front. So great achievement from the horse. He's proven to be a trier, so I'm just hoping that he tries once again.
I'm sure he will. He's had a recent trial. Now, your fellow countryman Wagner Borges was keeping the saddle warm for you because you were committed to running Glory in that trial. Were you pleased with the way that trial sort of felt? I mean, it looked to be run along at a decent sort of tempo, and both horses did travel well. But on Seizing the Moment, were the reports good from Wagner?
Apparently, yes. He wasn't tested. He was just out there to do some exercise, which is typical John Size style. And I honestly couldn't be any happier the way how the horse is coming back to the races.
Yeah, it was CP Brave in the white jacket, Running Glory in the pink, but Season the Moment we were watching there, who did trial particularly well. As far as his stats are concerned, Paul, just the 2 wins so far, but they have, can't say just 2 wins, it's still a good effort. They have come in his last 3 starts.
They have, and look, the worst he's ever finished is back when he ran 5th at his 3rd start. So he's a horse that's been really consistent right throughout his career. He's had a top mark here of 75. He did start here on a rating of 63. So look, he has climbed the ratings a bit this season.
Yeah. And I think as well, last 3 races he's worn blinkers and his form figures read 1, 2, 1. So they've clearly helped elevate him and his performances, and I expect a bold show once again.
Well, Barrier 11 probably wouldn't have been their first choice, but if they go as hard as they might do in front, maybe it will set up for a closer once more. We'll keep looking then, Nick, and have a look at Never Too Soon. Now, the market suggested a better run last time. He sent him off favourite and they got one. He was only beaten a neck. Yeah,
it was a good run this, in the race won by Namjong Singh's. Zach Purton stays on board, which I think could be crucial because he's been carded with £118, so plenty light enough for Zach, and he has reserved his best for Happy Valley.
Yeah, look, he's getting there. He's hit the 6 starts. So from barrier number 3, I think he'll just be behind a strong pace. So he's definitely going to get his opportunity.
All right, Stormtrooper. He's been run off in his last 3 starts, Paul. Is he due? Is this the time for him?
Well, look, I've got him in again. I mean, he's running well. I just wonder if he's sort of got to his mark now. He went well once again here. He's been quite a consistent horse without winning. He's drawn a little bit awkwardly in 9, but again, another one that'll come off the pace, which might suit him as well.
Yeah, this run last time obviously very good. He's only had 1 start in the grade, and he's gone very, very close to winning. And Dennis Yip, Karis Thiessen, 0 from 17 this season as well, so slightly off-putting with regard to that stat.
OK, horse coming up in class here, Nick, is Street Scream. Is he capable of going around in class 3?
Possibly. He has had 6 attempts, mind you, and just been placed the once, so we know enough about him to suggest that he probably is more of a Class 4 horse, 1 off 54 last time. He's got Dylan Moe's claim, which is going to help, but I do think he'll find this tougher.
Yeah, I didn't get him in Street Scream. I thought it was a nice win from him, but this is a lot tougher, this race.
OK, well, Sparkling Dragon's certainly been here and done it before, Paul. He's a 5-time course and distance winner. Recent form, well, this season, 10 starts without running a place, but what about off this trial?
Yeah, I thought the trial was quite good. The horse we know is capable on his day, and he's going nicely enough, as you can see. Look, the draw's a little bit tricky. He'll try and get some cover midfield, I think. But if he does get that cover, I think he's a chance.
Yeah, look, we know how much course and distance form he's got in the book. He actually won a Class 2 off a 13-point higher mark at his peak. So he's certainly off a handy sort of handicap mark for now, but he has got plenty of work to do.
Guess a £7 turnaround for a 2-length beating with Seizing the Moment last time out. And then finally, Paul, we can have a look at Science Patch.
Yeah, I don't mind this horse because I think he's coming to Happy Valley for the first time. I just think he's a horse that's going to be suited by the Valley, and he's going to be suited by this fast pace. He comes in with a really light weight as well. He's got to perform at the bottom of this grade, Class 3, where he did win here in Class 4. But I thought there was nothing wrong with the win. The stable's in really good form at the moment. Look, he's a massive price. He's like the outsider of the field at this stage. But, at that sort of price, I'd be willing to give him a chance.
I think crucially the stable, obviously in such good form, bodes extremely well. I haven't got a spot for him, and horses being upgraded for not winning certainly doesn't attract me all that often.
All right. That does someone, though, I think. Paul, you're going to have a little pop at him, but Roman Turbo's our favourite at this stage.
Yeah, and Roman Turbo won well last time. It was a strong win from him. I just wonder if that was taken out of him. Yeah, Science Patch at the lightweight with the race run to suit. Outside of the field, I'm going to make him the each-way play, so he's on top. Seizing the Moment, he comes in there for second. Stormtrooper's been consistent, and Sparkling Dragon on the back of that trial. 12, 4, 10 and 5.
Yeah, I've gone with Seizing the Moment here. I think he's a horse certainly to be with. He's in such great form. Those blinkers on for the 4th time, and he's won 2 of his last 3, so he'll do for me over Stormtrooper, who's racing well. That run last time was certainly eye-catching. Never Too Soon goes in for the same sort of comments, really, that he has reserved his best for the Valley. And I throw in the top one, Be Ready in as well. He's gone close in his last couple of starts, and he might just be a decent price once again. 4, 10, 8 and 1 for me.
Very competitive race here, the 8th. The horses I like actually drawn awkwardly. Seizing a Moment, Sparkling Dragon, maybe Never Too Soon gets his opportunity here from barrier number 3. All right, it's race number 8 on the programme. We're going to have a look at the final race. That's still to come. Race number 9, another Class 3 over 1200 plus. All the best bets. That's still to come. Hong Kong Racing heads back to Happy Valley on a Wednesday night for a 9-race programme. We're going to have a look at the final race right now. In actual fact, it's a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres and a strong lineup as well. Headed by Astrologer, who drops in class. He's a two-time winner at Happy Valley, once over the 1,200 metres. Lucky Swayness, though, he's unbeaten in 3 starts here, all over the 1,200 metres. Gluck Racers won 3 races over the trip. They've all been at Sha Tin, though. We've got Meridian Genius, a 3-time course and distance winner. We've got Speed from Good Luck, Good Luck. Lucky Archangels, a 2-time course and distance winner this season. Wild West Wings rolled forward in the past as well. Wine and Wine's a horse in form, and down to Yo Beauty from barrier number 1. I imagine they want to be making full use of that as well. So we'll start off with having a look at the speed map here for the final event. Previous race was good to fast, Nick. We're saying the same thing again, so plenty of horses want to get out and get rolling. Yeah,
they certainly do. Wine and Wine, obviously a confirmed front runner, but he's drawn wide, so he's going to have to cross 1 or 2 to find his favourite racing position. Good Luck, Good Luck is drawn in 9, so he's not too far away from him, in fact, but does like to go forward, obviously. And well, Wild West Wing, we know plenty about him. He's also a prominent racer. And Lucky Swayness, well, he hasn't been too far away in his last couple. And Gluck Racer there, Paul, might just be caught out on the wing a little from gate 10.
Yeah, second up, isn't it? See, with the pace being so wide, that Wine and Good Luck, I think that's what's going to put the extra speed into the race. So Lucky Swayness won't want to get into a speed battle, so that's why I think they're happy to let those 2 go. OK, so I'll just drop in from barrier number 5, and Zach Purton will be on board Lucky Swayness, as he has been for 2 of his 3 wins so far. Again, Nick was out at track work to catch up with Zach.
Zach, Lucky Swayness, 3 from 3 so far during his career. Runs again at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Bit to look forward to in the last.
Yeah, we'll see. He made hard work of it last time. He was empty on the line. He did a little bit wrong. He was a bit keen through the mid stages and didn't take the corner at the rock too well. He got on the wrong leg. He lost his rhythm coming down the rock, so I had to sort of squeeze him a bit early. He got run off on the corner and wanted to run in and got tired. So. And I suppose it was not a bad effort, but if he does all those things wrong again with the extra weight, he's not going to be able to handle it. Yeah, far from ideal, of course. Recent trial, he seemed to show a nice sharp turn of foot in that trial. Were you and the team happy with what he did that morning? Yeah, the leader punctured and stopped pretty quick and probably made it look as if he was accelerating quicker than what he actually was, but he trialled well, he's pulled up good, so we'll take him back to the races. And just with your overall assessment, of course, of this horse, I mean, this is his last opportunity in this grade. I mean, you're obviously very much of the opinion that he does need to take a step forward. Oh, he certainly does. You can't continue to do things wrong when you're going up in the ratings and having to carry extra weight. So, he's got to get it right. He certainly does. He's got the right man on board, of course, to achieve that. Just finally, you've got gate number 5, obviously, placed in the middle there, so I guess that's obviously a positive. Yeah, I haven't done the form on the race yet, so I'm not sure where the speed comes from, but hopefully he just steps away cleanly and gives himself his chance.
Yeah, all right. We'll have a look at this race again, Paul, just from the start. I'll just roll it on. You can see where he comes out from a middle gate. There he is in the yellow jacket right in the middle. Because Zach was saying about, and he's had to work a little bit early to get across with the leader who's on the wrong leg, got a little bit unbalanced, all these sort of things. So he's gone up in the weights as well, and the handicapper will eventually catch up with him. No,
definitely. You can see how he was pushed out. I think something similar here, because the speeds onto his outside, so that's why he's going to try and get himself into a nice position. And look, Diamond Brilliant really kicked up on the inside. I don't think there's a Diamond Brilliant on his inside, so if he can get to the rail, then that's why he can have, I think he's just going to get a better run, and he won't be a little bit wayward as he was running that turn.
Yeah, he went up 12 points for that second win when partnered by Joe Marrera. Obviously had too light a weight for Zach on that occasion. So he's gone up 28 points so far in 3 races. Now, he's done a lot in a short space of time, and I just wonder, might it just catch up with him sometime soon? But look, he's obviously clearly very smart, and he hasn't stopped winning just yet.
Yeah, and that horse he went past the trial as well that Zach referenced, Big Happiness, did absolutely nothing on his next start. But 3 from 3, Paul, he can't say much better than that.
No, that's right. He's still a 3-year-old, so he's entitled to improve as well. this would probably be his last run for the season, and he looks like he'd be a good 4-year-old next year as well.
Okay, all right, that's Lucky Sweynesse, well taken care of. Let's have a look at some of his rivals then. We'll start off here with Gluck Racer, who's done his winning at Sha Tin. And the other horse here, Nick, to look out for in the patrol is Stock Legend. Always gets back, but can finish off very quickly. He's got a decent turn of foot.
Yeah, Joe, I like Gluck Racer in this. I think he's a definite chance. Looks still quite lightly raced. Only his 10th start coming up on Wednesday night. He has raced well second up in the past, so certainly give him plenty of consideration. I think with Stock Legend, the key perhaps with him is the fact that Joe Marrera rides. He's ridden him 4 times for 3 victories, and I thought that was a very eye-catching booking. Paul obviously won 4 last season, so he might just have been paying the price for that in a few starts this.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to get back and run on from his draw, Stock Legend. The thing that worries me about Gluck Racer is he's second up after a long spell, and that was because of a bleed. And from barrier 10, that's why I didn't include him.
Horse winning the race as well, Eason, I think is probably quite smart as well. He's cleared out from the rest of them. The rest of them are all a bit of a group, aren't they? But Gluck Racer is right in there with them too. All right, well, good luck, Paul. We know he's speed, that's where he wants to be, out and rolling as well. He will be there for a long time. He's finishing 4th here. Exuberance, just looking for Sarum there out the back, eventually runs 7th, and Yo Beauty, prominent here, but drops away.
Yeah, like a nice run from Good Luck, but he's not going to get a sole lead here with all this pace around him. His last one came off a rating of 63, and he's higher than that at 65 at this stage. So, look, I didn't include him then, just with all this pace in the race.
Yeah, he's been big prices, hasn't he? So it's not really that enthusing. And as for Yo Beauty, I mean, he's 0 from 16 in this grade. That certainly puts me off as far as his chance is concerned.
Stormtrooper down the outside, of course, runs in the previous, so he might give the form a bit of a boost. And Smart Ideas won a couple back-to-back in front, in actual fact, winning that race. So he's a horse in form. Who have we got here? Wine and Wine. Again, more pace here, Nick. He's down on the inside in that white jacket. Eventually runs 2nd here, and Lucky Archangel just about running off the track here.
He is, yeah. He's charted a bit of a wider course there, has Lucky Archangel. As for Wine and Wine, well, at the moment, he doesn't know how to run a bad race. I mean, his running style lends himself to being there to be shot at and being run down, but he just keeps galloping on remorselessly, which I quite like as an attitude from this horse, Paul.
Yeah, again, it's just the pace, isn't it? Whether he's got to come from the widest draw, so he's just going to have to work a little bit hard. Look, Lucky Archangel, look, you forget this run. He ran off a bit at the turn there, didn't he? But I think with Lucky Archangel, he's drawn nicely enough with all this pace in the race. I know he's drawn 8, but I think he's going to be able to get himself into a nice position. Well,
this is him back at the trial. So he'd won 2 starts back, Lucky Archangel. That was his run after that, which was still going back to the beginning of April. But this is the trial since, Paul, and just pushed out a little bit, but he showed me enough here.
Yeah, look, I agree. I've always been a bit of a fan of this horse. 2-time winner from his 9 starts. And look, it's just the run. If he does get any sort of run, which I think he can, then I think he can feature in the finish. So, yeah, he's one I definitely included.
Yeah, look, he's not a bad type, is he, of course, and Harry Bentley knows him well. He's ridden him 4 times for a win, and he certainly finds his place in this race, I think, even at decent odds.
All right, Ready Player One goes around earlier on the card, and the grey was Silver Express, who's a much higher rated horse than them as well. So I think the trial probably reads quite well. No surprises, Paul. Lucky Sweynesse, odds on.
Yeah, look, he's going to start short. So, look, I have got him on top, though. But, yeah, I would be a little bit wary of the price, just for the way that Zach was talking as well. Astrologer, I don't mind him. He's been downgraded, this horse. He comes back down here into Class 3. Astrologer, we know he's got a good turn of foot on him, so he'll get the race run to suit. Lucky Archangel, one a little bit outside the square is Exuberant. Liked his track work coming into this race. He's just a one-time winner from his 8 starts, but with a lightweight, wouldn't you be surprised if he ran a bit of a cheeky race in this. 2, 1, 8 and 11.
Yeah, hard to go past Lucky Sweynesse, really. I mean, he's unbeaten in 3, clearly is a very nice horse, though things will get a little bit tougher for him from now on in. But he goes on top for me over Gluck Racer, who has gone well second up in the past and went very well last time out after a break. Wine and Wine will run his usual honest race. And I've thrown Stock Legend in here, given the Marrera factor, the fact he's back on board, but he is drawn wide, so a little bit to overcome. 2, 3, 10 and 6 for me here.
Lucky Sweynesse is the one to beat, but at that sort of price, happy to take a bit of a chance with Lucky Archangel. I think we get a run for our money there. Right, 9 races, Paul, on the programme. Give us the highlights. Yeah,
look, it's a really good programme. Look, Wealthy Employee, I think, can finally win a race off a rating of 16 earlier on. It's the keys to 2,200 metres. for him. A big 2, look, he deserves a win. He's run second at his last 3. He's looked really good. HK Dragon had no luck last time, was a strong winner the time before. I think he can bounce back. Starry Night, Gorgeous Vitality, 2 horses that are due a win as well. And I don't mind one of the first starters, as we said at the top of the program, horse called E Rainbow. I think he'll run a bit of a cheeky race fresh.
All right, and so as far as those are concerned, and not forgetting as well, you can see a full video preview on the website, hkjc.com, audio and video section. Who was the best, Paul?
Going to go big 2. He's run second at his last 3. Low draw, Zach Purden aboard. I think he's ready to win. Douglas White Stable's going really well at the moment. So race 2, number 3, big 2. And we'll do the long shot in Science Patch. He's the outsider of the field, but he's got the lightweight. Race 8, number 12, Science Patch. I think he'll get the race run to suit. As far as the plays go on, we'll do it in that race with a couple of the favourites, Seizing the Moment and Stormtrooper QQP 4-10-12.
Yeah, as far as my best goes for Wednesday night, race 3, number 4, Nimble Nimbus. Lyle Heartson on board, drawn well, can go forward, and I think it's a race that he can take full advantage of from the front. So race 3, number 4, Nimble Nimbus, and race 4, number 5 for the long shot, Hardly Swears. He's got plenty of experience under his belt, ran well last time. He's off a handy mark on his best. So race 4, number 5. And as far as the play is concerned, race 5, I've gone 1, 9 and 10. Leslie, Pretty Queen Prawn and Gorgeous Vitality.
All right, best for me, try and get it in race number 5. Gorgeous Vitality, no luck at all last time out, still flashed home. Hopefully he can get the job then there for Frankie Law and Zach Purden. And with any luck, we'll be looking at a Frankie Law double as well, with Lucky Archangel in the last. Harry Bentley will get the leg up there. We saw his trial and his last start effort as well. I think he can improve on that. As far as the play is concerned, hopefully this is all the luck we need with Swayness and Archangel, throwing astrologer there with a QP. There you go. That's Happy Valley then on Wednesday night. Back to Sha Tin on the weekend. Turf and or weather meeting there. But news, Nick, breaking this week that unfortunately we won't get to see Golden 60 go to Japan. They pulled the pin on that one.
They certainly have, yeah. So that decision obviously made recently. So obviously a little bit of gloss taken off that potential trip for him, Paul. But still, he's our hometown hero, and we look forward to seeing him next time out.
Yeah, it was disappointing. It would have been great to see him in Japan, but they've obviously made that decision. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe Panfield still, they're talking about him going, aren't they?
Well, yeah, the end of June, so wait and see. He'll be back to defend his Champions and Cheddar Cup first. That's a week on Sunday, and we'll see.
Yeah, see from there. I mean, have Horsewell travel, as I said, and look, if he goes well in that race, why not have a crack?
Yeah, all right, well, there you go. We will see what happens as far as that's concerned. That's the show, though. Thanks for watching. Hope we see you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. We will be racing to win.